Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto News, the Crypto News channel. Today we are going to talk about a crypto wallet, a cryptocurrency wallet that has been hacked. That means that if you downloaded the hacked version, you are vulnerable. We are also going to talk about Twitter and millions of leaked customer data. I'm also talking about the impact this could have on crypto. We're also going to talk about JP Morgan, who made a statement on crypto. I'm also talking about Solana, bad news and fact for the Solana ecosystem. We will also talk about many other topics. Watch the video until the end. If you are new to the channel, every day I share the best news with you on crypto. Consider liking and subscribing. Let's start with the course of cryptocurrency. It's quite stable. 16850 for Bitcoin, 1200 for ETH. As a whole, the market is up 0.19%. We start with JP Morgan, which has just made a statement about cryptocurrency, saying that institutional investors, they are not that many in crypto, and it's only a handful of players investing in crypto. It's really negligible at this point, and there are too many who are very happy not to have invested when the hype was at its highest. When we see the state of the cryptocurrency market today, it is true that Bitcoin has shown that it is not really a protection against inflation. It was something which was presented as such. Or so we protect ourselves from inflation now by buying Bitcoin. We have good when inflation was at its highest at the moment. Bitcoin inflation is almost at its lowest. People are still wondering if I still have faith in crypto. I'm still really bullish for the long term. I really believe in crypto for the long term, in Bitcoin, in Ethereum, and a number of cryptocurrencies. If you take the crypto market now and the crypto market in 20 or 30 years, I think we are really at the very beginning. But there are things that we cannot deny. That yesterday advising people to invest in Bitcoin to protect against the inflation is not a good thing. Well, in any case, the people who had kept the dollar, they are doing much better. So we must not deny things, and JP Morgan has made a rather harsh observation on crypto. But if they have the information on the institutional, maybe that and it's true. Indeed, I don't think that the majority of institutional investors are buying crypto for the moment, even if there are more and more of them. And I think that there will be more and more of them over time. A number of studies nevertheless show that there are quite a few institutional investors who invest. Bitkeep wallet about. It is a cross-chain crypto wallet which allows to use between several different chain blocks. We find here more than 80 blockchains supported by the wallet, and they have just been hacked and millions of dollars have been stolen. We are talking about more than $8 million stolen, and the users in fact a priori did nothing to initiate this hack. The problem would come from a malicious update of the file. In fact, which contains the software. The compromised version here would be the version on Android. We are not talking about the browser or the iOS aspect. Bitkeep confirmed that there was something malicious that took place on the APK files. We are also talking about malicious code that was added by the attacker. So be careful. Honestly, if you use Bitkeep, do not take too many risks there given what is happening. We do not know how far the compromise takes place. I advise to quickly transfer the crypto you have on Bitkeep vs something else. Create a wallet from scratch. No Bitkeep, switch to MetaMask. It's still the most reliable, or other crypto wallets will say quite famous. You create a new seed phrase. You transfer your cryptocurrency and don't take too many risks on Bitkeep. I tried to search, I didn't know Bitkeep. It seems that it is still used enough. Look, we have Peck Shield Alert, which has analyzed everything that has been stolen. We are talking about 8 million in all. More of 4,000 BNB, 5 million UST, 196,000 DAI, and 1233 ETH. So it's really a lot of crypto, and it actually shows that for hackers there is no vacation. Before talking about Twitter, wanted to talk to you about investor confidence in the crypto ecosystem and in exchanges. Confidence is on the rise. We have this news that was offered to us by the Cointelegraph newspaper on the number of the withdrawal of Bitcoin on the exchanges, which reached a low. On December 25th, 900 Bitcoin which were withdrawn from the exchanges, and 9,000 Bitcoin. We will say it is not much compared to the peak which had November 14th with all the FTX case. We had 142,000 Bitcoin withdrawn in one day from the exchanges. There it went down, so it's not bad. And it's a drop that had not been reached for 7 months. So that means that people, despite everything that happened, he's starting to not withdraw as much from the exchanges. Or maybe they've already withdrawn everything and there's not much left. For me, I repeat what an exchange is for. Yes, it's very useful exchange, but it's not the best place to keep your cryptocurrency on the long term. unless you have a not huge amount of crypto, and you don't feel like keeping your keys. If you have, I don't know, let's say 100 euros, 200 euros, it might not be worth buying a ledger key to store 100 or 200 euros. It's up to you how you want to secure your cryptocurrency. Let's talk now about a hack or a data leak that would take place on Twitter. We are talking about 400 million pieces of data for sale. Once again, we never know, because if it's true or not, because we don't have access to all the data. We have a cybersecurity firm that I absolutely didn't know, Hudson Rock, who did an analysis on the subject. They said that it seems really legit. We took a sample of the data and it really smells like a proven data leak. It talks about 400 million data, and with the name, finally the Twitter account and the email address or the phone number used on the Twitter account. And there are more information on several users, we will say known. He quotes in particular Vitalik, the co-founder of Ethereum, Kevin O'Leary, investor also who had invested in FTX. And if it turns out well, there is also probably the data of several people who are on Twitter of you. So be alert to a risk of potentially that could take place. If you receive weird emails in the next few days, it could be caused by this. The hacker, for now, he has not yet managed to sell his database. He tries to resell it for several $100 million. And in particular to Elon Musk. By blackmailing Elon Musk, his speech is, if the data leaks in the wild, you risk having a fine because of the GDPR, and it could cost you dearly, up to 4% of the turnover. So it could be hundreds of millions of dollars. Facebook was sanctioned enormously for several hundreds of millions of dollars on various subjects related to the protection of personal data. Even if Elon Musk is best positioned to take over the base, I think he will never do it. Because at the level of the equality, it's still weird to buy $200 million or $300 million a base to prevent it from being broadcast on the internet. Especially since we are not even sure that it is true. So here you go, be careful at the risk. Bad news now on the Solana ecosystem. Following the fall of FTX, really Solana is losing momentum. They have lost a major player in this ecosystem with SBF. And there, in fact, we have two very big Solana projects, the flagship NFTs projects of Solana, which are in the process of leaving Solana. We're talking about DeGods and Yuts, launched by the same Yuts team, leaving Solana to go to Polygon in the first quarter of 2020. And we also have DeGods leaving Solana to go to Ethereum. So there too, it's quite surprising. We did not expect this information. These are projects that were launched on Solana. They took advantage of the Solana buzz. And as being really the big projects, the first big NFTs projects, that really worked at the same level as other projects' NFTs on Ethereum, was a very big success for Solana. And in the end, even if these projects are saying that Solana may not be the future and we have to go to other blockchains, the same people say that maybe we will go towards other blockchains, not only Ethereum. After it's just a step, and maybe we'll go somewhere else. And it also shows the power of NFTs. The fans of NFTs are identified with the project and limit whatever the blockchain. If we tells them that tomorrow they will be on X or Y blockchain, maybe they will go, because in the end we are attached to the image. And changing wallet to have an NFT is not something very complicated either. So we'll see. Now we're going on this movement. And maybe we'll then have deals like the NFTs transfer window. We'll have Polygon that paid. I don't know if Polygon has paid, but we may have seen that Polygon has paid for such a project to come on its blockchain, etc. We risk having a little tension at the level of NFTs projects to go to X or Y blockchain, and maybe even some projects will launch their own blockchains. We think of Yuga Labs, who said this implicitly when they launched the sale of Otherside, and the Ethereum network was saturated with gas fees. They said, maybe we should launch our own blockchain. Here we have made the rounds of the main news. If you like the content, feel free to like, to comment, and see you in the next video.